Hello, Facebook and YouTube and Instagram and the TikTok, all of it. Come on in. I am psychic medium Daniel Monroe, and this is
Kori. Just Kori.
Kori. Just Kori with a K, not a C. She was the OG.
Mm-hmm. The Kardashians, they copied me.
Yeah.
They were all C's until
this one.
Until me. And then they're like, oh, that K with Kori with a K, that's so catchy.
I don't think that's how that went.
That is, because I grew up with Chris.
Anywho, come on in. I'd like to make it to one of your shows. I follow you on Facebook too. Oh, Rhonda, I'm actually going to be at the Alberta Rose Theater April 27th with the amazing Lisa Williams. So hopefully, my love, we're actually in the middle of also putting together a bunch of other future events, but I would love to see you there too, Rhonda. Hopefully. All right, come on in. Make sure you say hello where you are from. Hello, Christina. How are you, my love? How are you doing? Why does it want me to double click? There we go. Hello. So we are going to be pulling cards from your loved ones in spirit. Make sure you say hello. Will you send Rachel? I want to know right quick while we're waiting for everyone to jump on in and say hello. Text Rachel and let her know that we're live on TikTok.
Sure.
I want to know, what signs do you guys see from your loved ones in spirit? I really, truly want to know, because I got a lovely sign the other day, and I was recently on AM Northwest here in Portland, Oregon, talking about signs from your loved ones. So I figured, why not come on and talk to you guys about what signs your loved ones send you. I genuinely, truly want to know what you guys see. Is it dragonflies? Is it eagles? Are they dogs? Is it a wolf? Is it a bee? Is it music? Rhonda's songs. I love it. So what signs does your loved ones send you from spirit, from the other side? All right. What is it that your loved ones send you? Mine is, should I tell you guys? Mine's always, I'm doing well, Christina. Thank you. Hi, Leanna, my love. How are you? So loved ones, not only our loved ones will send us signs, but our spirit guides, our angels, they will send us signs depending on what we have going on. So one of the really important things to really hone in on is honoring the signs. Stop asking for signy or signs, okay? What is a signy or sign? Hi, Rachel. Thank you, my love. Do I have to make Rachel my mod, or does it just automatically do it? Hold on. Does it let me just do it? My viewer commentary settings. Interact.
I'm a mod, she said.
Oh, okay. Perfect.
She's mod.
All right.
Do you know what mod was?
No.
Years ago. Totally modern.
Oh, do you know that I called my godparents Mod and Pod? Because in Spanish, I know I'm so tan. In Spanish, madrina and padrino means godmother and godfather, but I couldn't say madrina and padrino, so I just said mod and pod. So, fun fact. I'm unobservant AF. I need to know what to look for. Tiffany, songs, Eagles, and Nichols, I believe. Yes, yes, yes. Good evening, Creeping with Cal. Hello, hello. I think we're going to start switching over to Tuesday nights instead of Monday nights because Mondays are rough.
Mondays are rough.
Mondays are rough. So stay tuned for that. There's a song called Amber by 311. That's my brother has played on the radio as a sign for me. Aw, music. So again, our departed loved ones will send signs. Our angels will send signs. Our spirit guides will send signs. And we're going to kind of go through and break down some of the signs that spirit sends us, like angel numbers. All right. I want to know, we're going to go through a few of them together. But what do you guys, my gosh, send us a thumbs up. What do you guys think or feel or intuit what 111, all right? What does 111 mean to you? All right. And there's no right or wrong answer, but this is just what spirit has taught me throughout the years. And so I want to help you guys understand and connect more. So if you're like, oh my God, I have so many clients that come to me and they're like, oh my gosh, Daniel, I keep seeing 111 or 444 or 333 or 222 or 999, all these angel numbers, angels, make a wish. So I get asked these questions all the time of what they mean or what, seeing a ladybug means or a, hi, Tiffany. Hello, Corinne. Or what a hummingbird means. Hi, Kim. I didn't even see that one. I'm also cooking, so heads up on that. Multitasking. Thank you. But what does 111 mean to you guys? What does it mean to you? New beginnings, manifesting. 111, whenever I see 111, it's always like, okay, angelic. So just like, for example, I'm in the middle of moving. I know this was priority number one, my home office. And when we came to started looking at houses and stuff, the house number is 111. I'm not gonna give you my full address. Don't be crazy. Mm-hmm. But it's 111 is on the house number. And I was like, oh my gosh, this is such a good sign. And then I got even, a sign here because I'm gay and stubborn. Okay. And I was like, okay, this is, a cute little sign, 111. I love it. But I still wanted a signier sign because, there's a bunch of other things happening. And one of the things that, really was super, super validating for me was my parents came over and my mom said, oh my gosh, do you know that you live where your grandma used to live when we used to come and visit her and blah, blah, blah in the trailer. And like, not to sound bougie, because I grew up did you know that half of my mom's house, my parents' house, got hit on the freeway? Did you know this?
I think you told me when I very first met you.
Yeah.
You're like, I grew up and my house was hit on the freeway.
Yeah, so part of the trailer was hit on the freeway and then they built around it. So like half of the house is like a house, like a motorhome type house, and the other half was like a trailer that got hit. So it was very interesting the way they combined it. Anywho.
Creative.
I know. But so when my mom told me like, oh, your grandma lived here in her trailer, I was like, not to sound bougie, but I was like, there's no trailers here. Like, what are you talking about? Like, it's a nice little cul-de-sac, right?
It is. It reminds me of Wisteria Lane.
Who?
Did you ever watch Desperate Housewives?
Desperate Housewives?
Yeah.
No.
There's people on here that's watched Desperate Housewives, and they lived on Wisteria Lane, and it was so beautiful, and little picket fences and flowers.
That's cute.
I'll have to
show me.
Yeah.
Like, one of our neighbors, literally the fence is made out of, what is it made out of?
Oh, it's great. It's made out of ivy. They did like this whole thing, and it's like looking into a fish tank.
Yeah.
It is the neatest thing.
Like their chain link fence is like wrapped with the ivy thing. It's so cute. Anywho, so I'm like, there's no trailers around here, Mom. Like, what are you talking about? And she's like, no. And I was like, we live like on this street. I'm not gonna say my street number because y'all be crazy.
Wisteria Lane.
Yeah, we live on that. And I was like, there's no way that my grandma's, 3rd Avenue or whatever is here. Like, that's nowhere near here. And
Tiffany, that's funny.
Instead of turning right, you turn left. And sure as hell, there's my grandma's house where I used to play and play hide and seek in the bushes with my cousins, and we had a slip and slide, and we played soccer, and in the front like little tiny yard. Now that I'm bigger, I'm like, that's a tiny yard. How did all 7 of us children play soccer or a slip? We would have a slip and slide, and we would put Dawn just so to make it faster, but. Looking, I was like, yeah, but we always ran into the chain link fence. Now that I see how big the yard is, I'm like, that's why we always slid into the chain link fence. The more you know.
The more you know.
Anywho, so that was a really beautiful sign, signier sign about, the location and where we're living and
that settling home feeling.
That home feeling and that safety, the security. And not, knowing where I'm going to be for the next couple of years is just such a good validation and such an amazing familiar feeling. Because when we drove here to look at the house, I was like, oh, I've been here before. And I was like, oh, maybe in a past life or something. But
there's that little gut feeling.
Yeah.
That we talk about.
The gut feeling, that head check. And so when my mom said it, I was like, well, where? And I got in the car and there it was. So signs come through. The world is so much smaller when you're a child. I know.
It is.
It truly is. I went back to my parents' home one day and I was like, we used to do cartwheels in this living room. Me and Maria at the same
I'd like to see that right now.
I can't
I just want to see the cartwheels. I'll give you an acre.
An acre. What a bargain.
Watch Maria run out there and be like a pogo stick.
Just backflip it. Oh my gosh. Anywho, so signs. My mom told me I couldn't buy a house in a particular town because the zip code ends in 666.
I love that.
That is so funny. That's pretty cool. Everything seems much smaller when you go back to your childhood places. It does. So signs come through, again, not just in, pennies and numbers, but it can also just be validations. Validations are also signs as well.
You know what mine is? And
if you say tacos,
no. I'm being serious. Fours. And 4 has always been my lucky number. My phone number used to be 94444. And then my nieces couldn't remember my number, and they would go 9 core.
That's awesome.
So 4. So it makes sense with 4s as 3 4s. Angels are protecting and guiding you. And I'm going to tell you, I've been in some shady situations, and I have angels guiding me.
We can't say this on here, but I think one of the most jaw-dropping stories is the truck stop. That's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to say. Hold on, I do have a question.
Okay.
Does that give away my address?
Maybe.
But isn't there multiple places that have that?
No, Wisteria Lane though.
Okay, but not the street.
Yeah.
Okay, so the other thing, 444 is angels are protecting and guiding you. So in the house number that we have here, it's 1115. That's all I'm going to say. It's 1115, and 5s are actually mine, which is wild. My favorite number is actually 7, but 5s always pop up. Yeah. And so when you see 5s, or just a little fun fact for everyone, when you see 111, 222, 333, it just means that it's amplified. So 1115, the number 5 also means change is coming and to trust the process. So isn't that wild that 111, so 111 means new beginnings manifesting quickly, and the number that it ends on is 5. So it's new beginnings and changes coming and trust the process. And I was actually talking to James, not to name drop, but James in Prague this morning. And I told him, and he goes, that's such a good thing, a good sign between, your grandma's, childhood house that you, hung out in and played with your cousins, and where you're living now, that you are making the right choice and you're on the right path and everything is aligning. And just to even hear that from, the world's godfather of mediums, I was like, oh my gosh, I love it.
Yeah, because he's super into a lot of science and astrology and numbers, and he's really somebody to learn a lot from.
Yeah. The other validations, how many of y'all get goosies? I call them goosies. What do you call them? We've always talked about, everybody calls them different. Yeah. I call them goosies.
I call them goosies by proxy because of you. but I just say chills.
Chills.
Mhm.
What's the other one though? Chicken something?
Goose.
Stephanie, you know, she's from the South. She calls them chicken something. Not
No,
chicken pox.
Goosebumps.
No, not goosebumps. She calls them not chickens. Does she call them chicken scratch?
I don't think so.
I have to text. Oh, all my devices are being used. It's called. Who's from the South and knows it's called chicken something?
Sure, it's not like Goosebumps.
No, because I was like, I call them goosies, and she's like, "What's goosies?" And it's like goosebumps, and she's like, "No, it's called chicken."
Spider senses. I have said spidey senses when I catch somebody doing something. What am I doing?
Oh, okay, Peter Parker.
Peter Parker.
Chicken skin.
I have that from weight loss.
Oh my actual god. No, it's called something. I don't know. Anywho, Spider senses Monica. Hello, Monica. No, it's like chicken something. Text her. You're like, what do you call goosebumps? It's called something. Chicken skin. I don't remember. Goose pimples. Oh my gosh, that's visually disgusting. Can you imagine? Like, oh, I just got goose pimples. That's wild. But yeah, so while we're, texting our friend.
What are we calling it to her? What do you call?
I call them goosies or goosebumps. We both know you are dying to use toxic text right now.
Yes, because I just wait. I go, what do you call goose ups?
Yes.
Period goose ups.
Oh my gosh. What is happening? Okay. But so when you get goosies or the sudden chills, that is a validation and indication that your loved ones are near you. What happens is your loved ones have a frequency and your soul is tapping in and connecting with that frequency. And then what happens from there is your body is having the actual reaction to it. So always pay attention to when you get random goosebumps. Did you want to add anything?
You did a good job.
I hate you. I don't even know why we do this. All right. So then songs. I want you guys to pay attention to when songs are coming in. This is a safe space. Negative comments will not be tolerated. Thank you. Thank you, Rachel. So when goosebumps happen, obviously pay attention to it. But when songs come in, really pay attention to what song lyrics are connecting with your soul. So really pay attention to, if you're listening to Taylor Swift, what part of the song, not just the whole song, but what part is actually connecting with your soul, connecting with your heart in that moment. Don't you have one?
I have several. But there's a song that reminds me a lot of my mom, and I can hear it, and it just makes me think of her. And it's Take the Ribbon from Her Hair. It's a song that she loved, and this is hard. Not hard, but no, she loved that song, and it was a very romantic song. And after she passed away, she never knew how much my dad loved her. And I walked in his apartment, and he had tears in his eyes, and he goes, I just listened to your mom's song. And I go, well, what's her song? And he told me, he goes, I just really loved her. And I'm like, see, I got goosies right now.
Goosies.
Yeah, because that was the validation that she needed to hear, and it was a safe space, and I know her spirit heard it, and it was, so I hear that song and I'm like, you got me.
Last night I walked into my room, and it felt like I walked through static electricity. My whole body reacted. I think it was my mom.
Yeah, they come.
If you start crying, then I'm gonna cry.
No.
I got over it.
I got it out.
Oh my gosh. I asked my grandma to play a song for me. The next song was Another One Bites the Dust.
Your grandma had a great sense of humor.
That's awesome. The other day on a car radio, a song came on that my grandma always said reminds her of my dad. And then the very next song that came on was the one playing in his hospital room when he passed. I was freaked out. Tiffany, that's a sign that they are with you. Honor it. Honor it.
Yeah. There's a song that I have this girlfriend of mine. She loved my dad. And there's a song called If We Make It Through December. And every December, we always say, here comes December, we're going to make it through. And we'd always talk about my dad. So whenever that song comes on, it reminds me of my girlfriend and my dad. And it's a sad song.
My dog has a song.
Yeah.
Carmela.
Yeah.
Because I know pets can actually have songs, just so we're clear. So when my little Pomeranian, my little Yorkie, wrong dog, when she was here in the physical world, she would have this song. Whenever it came on, she would get all antsy and all this stuff. And it took me a while to figure out what it was, but it was this song. She was in love with it. And it's actually Look at Her Now by Selena Gomez. I don't know what it is. I think it's the beat, honestly, just like the noise and the beat. And I think her nickname was Puppy Mama. And I think in the background, it sounded like Puppy Mama, or it said Mama Mama. And so I think she just got so excited thinking that it was like calling her name. Anywho, she passed almost a year ago now.
Yeah.
It was October-ish. Was it October or July? It was right after July. So it was August. So it'll almost be a year. I just now can, come to hear the song. But actually today, when I was unpacking, the song popped in, or it just came on. And I was like, oh, she's here with me. So honoring that. And again, when you feel it. Now, how many of you guys...
We're going to get on these sad songs.
Yeah, no, we're all just going to start playing
I have a whole
music.
list of them.
So now what about feathers? Who finds feathers? Because I say this a lot in readings. But do you guys know that there's different meanings with colors? So if there's like a white feather or a black feather or a colored feather, do you know that there's like different meanings associated with the color? So feathers are assigned from your angels or your loved ones. All right. They're not just from your loved ones. They're also from your angels. And remember that one show, The Feather Fell Down? Literally, I was doing a show, you guys. I was on stage and I literally was like, how do you connect with the feather? And as I said it, the feather was just starting to float down. It was wild. So white feathers. Do you guys know what white feathers? I want to know who's getting feathers. Kori doesn't like seeing feathers because that means.
Well, you know what it means to me? I'm going to tell you what it means to me.
Tread lightly.
No, because this happened the other day. I got up and I'm like, I'm just a delight when I wake up. And I'm like, oh, white feather.
Oh, now Rachel has goosies.
And I'm like, oh, I wonder what that means. And I'm like, a black feather. A brown feather. That meant my pillow was leaking. I have a better pillow.
Okay, outside. So I am
my hair.
Oh yay! See my other comments. So you see, I find a lot of feathers, usually white, but all colors. Amber also sees feathers. Yeah, literally, you guys. I was on stage and I was like, "Oh, I forgot who I was connecting with, but I was like, "Oh, your loved one shows me that they send you feathers." And as I was saying it, it literally started drifting down. It was amazing. I really wish I could make this shit up, you guys, but I can't. But so white feathers mean peace, protection, and purity. So really start, when you see signs, you guys, pay attention to the color. Pay attention to how that color makes you feel. It's not just a feather. There's different meanings behind it. I get asked all the time, like, what are they trying to say? And you guys just pause and really pay attention. So black feathers or gray will mean protection through transformation or a reminder that you're being shielded.
I actually was going to the mailbox and there was this beautiful black feather in my driveway and I don't stop and pick nothing up. And I was like, and I did. I actually picked it up and I have it in a frame. This is very beautiful. And I needed that at the time.
And especially like colored one. I have clients that will find random I kid you not, peacock feathers. Random, so there's like multicolored or, just more colorful feathers. And that means that it's aligning with a chakra, or meaning that spirit is giving you emotional support. So if you have a multicolored one, that means, your aura, and that means all of your chakras. But if there's more of like a red colored feather, that means your root chakra. A yellow colored feather, that means your solar plexus, right? Red, orange, yellow, solar plexus. There we go. If it's orange, then that means that is your sacral chakra. So really pay attention to different colors when they start popping in.
We have somebody from Georgia, new.
Hey y'all, new
Hi,
here.
y'all.
I'm from Georgia. Hello, Courtney. Welcome. We're talking about signs from your loved ones. Signs from your loved ones. So the other thing is, this is actually one of my favorites, is rainbows. Not because I'm gay, partially, but people will see rainbows and they will take pictures of them and they'll come and have readings with me, and spirit will show me that they are popping in as a connection with rainbows. So rainbows, how many of y'all see rainbows? What?
Didn't you have somebody that came in and they're like, this is going to be a good reading, and they took a picture of a double rainbow?
Mm-hmm. They were driving to my office. And took a picture. And then right when we sat down, I was like, I think it was their mom. No, I lied. It was their husband in spirit. I said, your husband is showing me these rainbows. And she started crying and said, on my way here to your office, I saw a double rainbow. And I took a picture and she showed me. But rainbows mean hope, divine promise, and encouragement, especially after hard times. Thank you for the color lesson. Taking notes. You're welcome, Deanna, my love. How are you, sweetie? Color and odor really move me the most often. I don't see feathers very often.
Well, you don't have a feather pillow now, do you? No, I'm kidding.
It sounds like we have to take Kori pillow shopping. But so rainbows. So it's often a sign that you're on the right path or your prayers have been heard, but always meaning to hope, divine promises, and encouragement, especially after hard times. Now, my favorite, you guys, butterflies. Butterflies in every shape or form. Actually, going back to the house, when we came to unload, there literally was this white butterfly right when I opened the door, and it came literally like face to face with me and then just flew away.
Hi, man.
She said, LOL, Kori. Kori needs pillows, you guys. And we're going to start doing mini messages here in a minute. So start tagging people, do the little @ sign, do the little hearts, mod, whatever you tell people to do on TikTok, go for it. But making sure that you guys start sharing. That's awesome. Had a very painful life. Especially the past 3.5 years. Happy to be tuning in. My signal isn't the greatest, so anything from me seems silly. This is why. No worries, Courtney, and welcome. So butterflies, you guys.
I think if they did a study, I bet you there's more butterfly tattoos in memory. I have one, and I never was going to have a tattoo.
You have one?
Yeah. Daniel, yes.
Keep your clothes on. Oh.
Right there.
I remember.
No, you don't.
Now I do. Now that I see it. I was like, that's not yours. That's Candy's.
Oh.
That's why I was like, where's yours?
Yeah, but I think that butterfly tattoos are probably the most. Butterflies are things probably the most of loved ones.
I don't know.
I bet you there's everybody that's got a butterfly tattoo.
I see a lot of shit.
Well, you deal with a lot of people that have passed. I think butterflies, dragonflies, ladybugs.
No, I have to say signatures. People's signatures and handwriting.
Maybe.
You know what is new? Not newish, but when I first started, I started at the age of 17. And so this was kind of new around the time, was mixing ashes into tattoos. So sometimes the gay in me was like, oh my God.
My brother did that.
No. The medium in me is like, oh my gosh, that's so beautiful. So nowadays, it's not really so much about butterflies. It's they take ashes and we'll just mix it in.
Yeah.
I absolutely think it's beautiful, just so we're all clear that people get ashes in the tattoo.
Casey's right here. My brother has, my dad was in the Navy. And so it's the sparrows because those represent I will come home. and they're with my parents' ashes. And I swear my brother's kooky, and he took all their personalities. Like he was sick and angry.
Yeah.
But yeah. And
Leanna has
beautiful.
butterflies, flowers, and signatures on my memorial tattoo. That's so beautiful, Leanna.
Yeah, that's really neat.
I love that. Yeah, hummingbirds is another one. But yeah, now I think it's just like, I was going to do that with my best friend's ashes. Aw, yeah. So I think it is so cute. I couldn't do it.
It's carbon.
What?
What's the difference?
I thought you said it's cardboard. I was like,
No.
what?
Yeah, I get my ashes from IKEA.
But you have to build the ashes together. All right, but butterflies mean transformation, growth, and visits from loved ones in spirit. But it's also, if a butterfly lands on you or near you, it means it's a powerful sign of spiritual presence. So that you have a really good flow and energy boost if you have a butterfly landing on you or near you. So always keep that in mind. Oh my gosh. Do you guys know something? Speaking of tattoos, and we're going to move on to the next one, which is my favorite, which is flickering lights. Kori won't get a matching tattoo with me. She's so mean. I know, right?
No, I have designed one. You have not gotten one. I've designed it. Well, I didn't design it. I stole somebody's design.
You never told me.
Yes. It's a little airplane, and then its little contrail is a heart. I was going to put Southwest Airlines on it, but they did me dirty.
You didn't tell me this.
Yeah.
You said you would never get another tattoo.
I would do that one because I love to travel. I love to fly. And when you go, I love to go places on planes with people and have life experiences. So I would get that one tattoo.
Now it has to say Alaska
Yeah.
Because she switched. Alaska, if you would like to sponsor us.
I was so mad at Southwest Airlines for all their stuff that they've been pulling that I got an Alaska Airlines credit card. And then I used it within an hour.
Erin Myers and I are getting hummingbirds on Sunday. I
Very
love
nice.
that. That's so cute. All right. How many of y'all notice light flickers? All right. The lights flickering. The gay in me is like, oh, hell no. But the medium in me actually loves it. I love it. So when you see light flickers, you guys, that is actually spirit is trying to get your attention. And also, I will see this a lot in readings. When I have a loved one in spirit that I'm connecting with, and they absolutely hated technology, like someone over here, spirit, Miss Southwest over to Alaska. When they are just done with technology, when they were here in the physical world, I see it so much. They will actually mess with computers, phones, light switches, like all of it, because they are laughing about it in spirit. Like, look, now I can actually control electricity or electronics. So it's very, very funny. I promise you, spirit has ruined a lot of my cell phones.
Well, you know, I used to ghost hunt,
Mm-hmm.
and we would. I'll give you an example. You know where the academy is?
Mm-hmm.
We did a whole thing. It was actually in the newspaper. But anyway, we went to the, basically the underground, and we walked in with fresh cameras. Within 5 minutes, the cameras were all drained.
Wow. Yeah. On stage, literally, we've had brand new battery packs. And I will tell people whenever I do shows, always have backup batteries, because spirit will actually drain my headset. My microphone. It's wild. Yes, I did at the academy during the class. Remember, the lights kept flickering and going out, and they're expensive lights that I have there. My gosh. All right. The other one, right quick, birds. So hummingbirds, actually, since we were talking about them, they mean joy, resilience, and they also mean to remind you to enjoy life's sweetness. All right. The other thing that I will see, especially during readings when I see hummingbirds, is it also means mobility. Mm-hmm. That your loved ones that were bed rested here in the physical world, they now have their mobility back and they're able to walk around.
That was very, very true with my mom. Very true. And cardinals, they're so beautiful and red and always show up in the snow, so pretty in cards. But those are from loved ones saying, I'm with you, I'm here, I haven't left. Cardinals are I don't think we have them in the Pacific Northwest.
They're so cute though.
Yeah, they're beautiful. I have a friend in Oklahoma. She had called me and she's like, I'm seeing cardinals everywhere. And I'm like, well, good. And then I'm like, oh,
oh, good.
I'm like, what are you drinking?
My grandma said she would send doves, and then at her funeral there was 3 white ones on top of the church the whole time. Aw, so you got 333 and doves all in one. Tiffany, no more signing your signs. Alrighty, I have a flashlight. The batteries are new. The light flickers. I see a lot of butterflies. Aw, Jamie, you're getting a lot of signs. All right. The other one is blue jays. Blue jays. So those mean wisdom, clarity, and even spirit asking you to speak your truth. So when you see a lot, again, going back to colors, when you see a lot of blue, that's spirit's way of telling you, communicate. That's your throat chakra. All right. Communication, speaking up. All right. Alrighty, you guys. Do we have anything else? Let me see. Let me check my little notes. We talked about songs. Oh, okay. So 111, new beginnings, manifesting quickly. 222 means balance, partnerships, and keeping the faith. 333 means ascended masters are near, supporting us, surrounding you. 444, angels are protecting and guiding you. 555, change is coming. And 777 means divine luck, spiritual growth, alignment. And then 999 means completion, let go of new cycles. One of the other things that is actually Kori's favorite is scents.
Mm-hmm.
Smelling scents.
I can smell gardenia, and I can just like see my grandmother. She had all these beautiful gardenias in front of her house. She lived behind my aunt. And my mom would go, don't touch those because they'll turn brown. My sister and I were like, we bruised them gardenia. Their little fingers smelled good.
Literally, mine is cigarette smoke. I will smell cigarette smoke for my grandma. I didn't know when I first started, because again, I started at 17, so I was young. And I would start smelling cigarettes. And I thought my partner was like smoking at work. And he would come home and I'm like, where's the cigarette smoke? Where, like, clearly it's not me. And he's like, what are you talking about? And it wasn't until later on I was doing a live show and I could smell it again. And I was like, oh, your mom is showing me that you smell cigarettes and they remind you of her. And that's when it clicked. I was like, oh, snap. It wasn't my partner. It was literally my grandma popping in. And I was like, oh, no. Me too. I smell my grandfather's cologne all the time, and they don't even make that anymore. Oh, since you told me my number is 4, I see 444 all the time. See, you have to be open to it and pay attention. Now, who asked about the grasshopper? Amber. So grasshoppers, my love, means courage to move ahead. It also means leaps of faith, heightened intuition and connection, but spirit's messages: take the leap. All right, take the leap and trust that spirit is guiding you.
Yeah.
Isn't that beautiful?
Grasshopper, not grass, stay there.
Kori is extra corny tonight, you guys. She's been cooped up.
I have. It's been a long 3 weeks.
Help me. You will know me a favor. Not by me, just so we're clear. Alrighty. Anything else? We're going to pull some cards. You guys know what time it is. Mini message time. Wow, smoking. I smell that all the time, even though I quit and I did not smoke in the house. Interesting. Yeah, spirit will come through in cigarette smoke. All right. Do the little heart. Add a little love. Do a little dance. Add people. Share. Tag them. Do the little @ sign. And we're going to pull some cards. But Mama Kori is actually using a daily affirmation. A little words of wisdom.
Yes.
By who?
By Miss Lisa Williams. This is in honor of her coming. We're going to do this again.
And then you got those 2 cameras. In honor of the queen herself. Not me. Not me.
The other queen.
The other queen.
Oh, there's got to be 2 queens on stage.
2 queens.
I know. Maybe she could be the queen mom.
What?
The older queen.
Is that what they're called?
Yes.
I thought they were called duchess.
No.
What's a Dutch?
Coffee place.
No. That's gross.
It's a whole lot hot, but it's the queen mom is the mother of the queen. So
Mama?
so she's
The mother of the queen?
well, that would be me.
I was like, I don't think that's correct.
But spiritually, because she did help start you on your path.
She did. She truly did.
She I'm sure, I don't know, everybody knows the story of the book that you read.
I speak to dead people, can you?
Yeah. And that opened up the little door for little Daniel to walk through.
Mm-hmm. No heels at that time yet.
No, his little tennis shoes, his little his little cowboy boots.
My little Romeos, because I grew up on a farm. Romeo. But truly, so Lisa Williams. So Lisa Williams is coming April 27th, and we will be at the Alberta Rose Theater right here in Portland, Oregon, you guys. Tickets on VIP is almost sold out. Literally, it is wild. And then general admission is starting to fill
We're
up.
watching those like tick, 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 tick. So if you're gonna do VIP, get it quick. My sister had, after she watched you on AM Northwest, she's like, I hurried up and got my ticket because I know they were gonna sell out. And I'm like, you were so right.
They're
So,
literally selling, and we're going to be honest, they're selling in like groups of 10. So we're not selling them in groups of 10. Like people are buying them like 10 at a time. So make sure. I was just going to say Romeos. Yes. Queen Mother. That's what I call my mom. Aw, I love that. I'm not calling you that. All right. Do the little @ tag people. But Mama, I did buy her the necklace.
I always have to look in the mirror because it looks like it's ma'am.
Ma'am.
Backwards.
Ma'am. All right. Tag people. Do the little @ We're going to pull some cards. I texted her, Kori. I'll pick her up. Aww.
I love you. Thank you. That really, she was so touched by that. That was super, super sweet. Extra points for you.
Extra points for Leanna. What does this button do? Oh, that's not fun. I was like, what is this? All right.
One that'll brush my hair.
My tag is watching. Yay. All right, Jamie. And then over here, Rachel, what do the people on TikTok have to do? I forgot. TikTok is different.
I pulled you a card.
You pulled, oh no, I'm scared.
Yes, I did. It fell out. I didn't pull it. It fell out.
Okay.
But you have to honor them, right?
You do.
Okay. So I'm going to read you.
I'm so scared, you guys. This actually, I have no idea what's happening.
No, it's Lisa Williams' card. In 10 years' time, you will look back and on this moment and laugh.
Aw, I love that.
Yeah, just think of what kind of house you're going to be in then.
I don't want to move.
No, imagine. Maybe a big house in California or something.
Her name is Kimberly. Hi, Kimberly. All right. So I am going to pull. The more you tag people, follow, tap, and share for a chance to get a reading. Yes, TikTok, follow, tap, share, do all of that. And we will do a reading for you for free. You don't have to, Venmo us or all of that mumbo jumbo that everybody else does. So follow, tap, and share. Thank you, Rachel, my love.
I love this name. Baby got cake and cookies.
That's awesome.
I love that.
All right. Jamie, my love, you are first. And remember, the more you share and tag, the more your name pops up. All right. So Jamie, where are you? Let me see if I can pull your name. Boom. Jamie, my love, are you still here? Hi, Amy. How are you? A mansion. I don't know if I want a mansion, you guys. I have a 2-story house now, and I'm exhausted walking up and downstairs.
I would want a rolling mansion.
What's a rolling? Like a farmhouse?
No,
I want a farmhouse.
No. It would be a
Not on a farm?
Farm-style house. One level.
Yeah, that's what I want.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like the Kardashians' first home that they filmed in.
Yeah. No stairs.
No stairs.
Unless there's an elevator.
That's too. Listen, if you have to have an elevator, that's too big of a house. All right, Jamie, my love, are you still here? Yay, Jamie is here. All right, Kori is going to pull. I have a log home. Love it. Oh, Rhonda, I love log homes. They're so cute. All right, follow, Tap and share for a chance to get a reading. Follow, like it, share it, bop it, twist it. All right, Kori is going to pull a little daily affirmation for Jamie, and I'm going to pull Jamie a card.
Okay.
Aww. You read yours first.
Okay.
This is amazing, Jamie. I love this.
Take a moment just to be silent. Truly listen and feel.
So take a moment just to be silent, truly listen and feel. And then Jamie, the card that I pulled for you, it says gossip. How interesting is this? So being silent. But it's very interesting because with Kori's card, my initial intuitive reaction is take a moment, sit in silent, but truly listen and feel. Feel who is actually sending negativity towards you. Who is adding negativity into your life? Who's adding some gossip? Who is, shit talking, whatever the case may be. But really take inventory of that and really start to separate yourself from those people, Jamie. All right? So Spirit's telling you, take a moment, be silent. Don't put yourself in the middle of family drama or, other drama that you have going on. You don't have to be a part of it. All right? You can say no.
Yeah. And it kind of ties in with, in this, there's the lighthouse.
Oh, yeah.
Stand strong.
Standing strong. We hope you can understand that, Miss Jamie, my love. I know. We might do it more often.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Do we have anybody on TikTok? Anybody share, like it, comment, bop it? Me, Rhonda. We'll do Rhonda. All right. Kori is going to do Rhonda's affirmation.
The relationship you have with yourself defines the others. Very nice.
The relationship you have with yourself defines the relationship you have with others. Ooh. All right, Rhonda. Let's see what Spirit has for you. Oh, Rhonda. So read hers one more time.
The relationship you have with yourself defines the relationship you have with others.
And it's very interesting, Rhonda, because your card says rejection. So this is Spirit's way of letting you know that you have to go back to loving yourself. You have to go back to taking care of yourself. And you have to go back to not worrying about what other people think of you. What other people think of you is none of your business, right? So, and this goes for everyone. So when you're feeling rejected or you're feeling like, you know what, why am I not fitting in? You have to pull back and really understand that it has nothing to do with you and everything to do with them. Rejection, a lot of time, is just a mirror image of what the other person is projecting. All right. I'm a man in makeup, not today, no makeup today, but I'm a man in makeup. And even in this industry, there's a lot of people here in Portland, Milwaukee, Oregon, wherever in this industry that don't like me, but I don't care. Because at the end of the day, I know me. So going back to this card, the relationship with yourself. Spirit knows me. Oh, Rhonda said, wow, I can totally relate. So Rhonda, my love, don't worry about rejection as long as you are taking care of you. Alrighty, we will leave you with that. Jamie said, where did it go? I have to scroll so much.
Wow.
I see that. It's on the screen, but hold on. Jamie said, I am doing that. Perfect. All right. I'm scrolling. Make sure you guys noted. Need that. Yes, Amy. Make sure you guys are tagging, tapping, liking, and sharing. All of that fun stuff. All right. Let me scroll. Keep tagging so your name keeps popping up. Jen on YouTube, my love. Are you here? Jen Gosnell? Ooh, hello, Monica. Monica, you're next, my love. We'll do Monica next after Jen, if Jen is here. Ooh, Jen, honey, a card is literally flying. I hope you are here. Ooh, two cards. My gosh. Ooh, these are actually really good. Oh, wow. Jen, my love, are you still here? If not, then I'm going to go to Monica. Hi. Hi from Facebook. Love you. Aw, hi, Kayla. Make sure you guys are sharing and tagging and doing all of that fun stuff. All right, you know what? I'm just going to read Jen's cards right quick, and she can watch it later on YouTube. Jen, your cards say trickery and balance. So Spirit is telling you to really pay attention to some things that aren't fitting for you and to really make sure that you are going back to balance and being around people that are giving to that balance. All right, Jen?
You know what? This is the card I pulled for her. It
Oh,
ties right into it. You are powerful force and energy. Allow your soul to shine.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah.
So we hope that helps you, Jen, if you're watching this later, my love. All right. Monica, where are you? You're still here. Yes. Monica is a lovely, lovely, sweet human being who has tried and is still trying to make some amazing events happen at maybe even a casino. So, Monica, my love, are you here? Ooh, Monica, you have a card literally flying out. Oh, I love this. And then we'll go to Kayla on Instagram. Kayla, honey, I see you. And then make sure you guys are tagging, tapping, and sharing on TikTok. All right, Monica, are you here, my love? All right, Kori's going to read Monica's little message.
Is she here?
Oh, yes, right here. There we go. Hi, Monica. There were so many other comments that popped in. All right, go for it.
Step into fear and let go.
Ooh,
I like that.
I got scared for a second. I was like, no, don't do it. Don't step into it. So
no, step into it. Get your strength.
And let go. What's funny, Monica, is your card says perseverance. So really pushing forward. What's very interesting is Spirit is drawing my attention to the, I'm going to call it a guide. I don't know if it is a guide. Obviously, I didn't, draw this deck of cards. I'm switching to Instagram. Go for it, my love. But this is what's very interesting that they're highlighting is this person right here talking. So listen to your guides, listen to what they're guiding and telling you, but know that you're not alone. So whatever you got going on, Monica, Spirit is telling you that keep going forward. It doesn't matter how many times you're hitting a wall or hitting an obstacle. Spirit is telling you to keep moving forward. But the other thing that is going back to, so stepping into it, but letting it go. Notice how she's taking off this cape. So this is Spirit's way of letting you know to let go of things that are holding you back. Not just holding you back, but pulling you back to the same patterns and same situations. So let that stuff go, Monica. All right? I hope you can understand that.
I hope we see you at the show.
Yeah, I hope you come. That's where we met her last time was Alberta. Almost a year ago. My gosh.
She's so sweet.
And stunning. Monica, you're stunning.
Yeah, she's a very beautiful woman.
Thank you for the confirmations. You're welcome, my love. You're welcome. Share it on Facebook. Thank you, Jane. We'll come to you in a second. All right, we have... where did she go? I have to scroll. Hold on. Kayla, are you still here on Instagram, my love? Are you still here, Miss Kayla? And then we'll go to Jane on TikTok. Literally, you guys, we're streaming everywhere. Peacock. Just joking. We're not on Peacock. We love you too. All right, Kayla. Yes. Hello, honey. All right. So Mama Kori is going to pull your daily affirmation.
I love this. You are the beauty. You are the beauty. And together we create beauty.
Aw, you are the beauty. Instagram is this one for Kayla.
I was sharing with everybody.
So you are the beauty. Let me read it. You are the beauty. We are the beauty. And together we create beauty. Ooh, I love that, Kayla. Love this strongly lately. Yes. We should probably always do readings this way.
I think so. I like it.
It's fun. Aw. And then Kayla, it says recovery. So taking some time for you, taking some time to get your energy back, and really taking time. I don't know why, but I just heard also taking time to heal your heart. That's very interesting. So I don't know who hurt you or what situation you got going on, but Spirit is telling you, take this downtime. It's okay to have downtime. It's okay to recover, and it's okay to bring back your energy, my love. All right? So recover. Recover. Let me show the student. Spirit knows, girl. Yes, honey. All right. I hope you can understand that, Kayla. All right. We're going to go to Jane. Jane Ann on TikTok. And then we're going to come back to Facebook and YouTube. All right. What is Miss Jane's?
Don't rush. The journey is magical and wonderful.
Don't rush. The journey is magical and wonderful. I love that. All right, Jane. Your card from Spirit. Passion. But there's a bonus card. I don't even know what that word means.
Despondence.
Despondence. It's very interesting. It's not even about the word in this first card. Is I want you to pay attention to what's happening in it. Let me show the whole classroom. Yes, yes, yes. This is very interesting. So Spirit is saying, let things grow the way they need to. So let things be. Let things blossom. Sorry, my dog just started making weird noises. I think he just woke up and he's yawning. Yeah, he's yawning. I thought he was choking for a second. He literally just woke up. He's fighting with himself. This is wild. Anywho, so Spirit's telling you to make sure that you let things grow the way they need to be. Let things, blossom and show up in the time that they need to. You can't control it. There's a lot of very interesting healing around you right now, Jane. So I don't know what you have going on, but this is Spirit's way of letting you know that there's a lot of healing energy around you. The other thing that is very interesting is passion. Passion is coming forward a lot for you and a lot of brightness. So Spirit's telling you that you are in a really good time to kind of pull yourself out of a funk. I don't know what funk they're talking about, my love. But they're saying to pull yourself out of the funk and really get back into passion, things that make you excited, things that make you happy. And then going back to Kori's card is don't rush the journey. Don't rush. The journey is magical and wonderful. So stop feeling as if you are running out of time, my love, because Spirit is telling you you have a lot of time. It's okay. And to actually honor the time that you do have, all right? Really embrace it. All righty, my love? I hope that helps. I know Spirit is overwhelmed with me right now. Amy. Girl, same. Jane, I hope you can understand that. You're welcome, my love. You're welcome. Okay, Tiffany said, can you pull a card for my mom, Sue Harrison? She's watching. Why not? All right, Sue. Did Sue comment? Is she watching on your phone or did she comment somewhere? Because I want to pull up her name while Mama Kori is shuffling Sue's card for Miss Tiffany. You're welcome. Thank you. It makes a lot of sense. You're welcome, Jane, my love. Tiffany Spry. We're going to read her mom, Sue Harrison.
Ooh, this is a strong card.
What does it say?
It says, never deceive another to prevent hurt. Always be honest.
Ooh, read it again, loud and proud.
Never deceive another to prevent hurt. Always be honest. That's a strong card.
Never deceive another to prevent hurt. Always be honest. Kori, optimistic queen. I'm always like, stop giving this person excuses. She chuckles because it's true. I'm always like, be mad with me. Oh my gosh. All right, Sue, my love. Let me give this actually a really good shuffle. I'm gonna do this. Spirit was like, you didn't shuffle it good enough. And I was like, oh my gosh. There we go. All right, Sue. Shut up. It says bittersweet. I love
this.
This is amazing. Spirit was like, no, shuffle it again. And a card literally flew out. All right, Sue, bittersweet. So going back to being honest, you have to be honest regardless of what you have going on, who it might hurt. But you have to be honest. It's a bittersweet moment because you have to speak your truth. You have to give love. Yes, my family has lost my mom a year ago and rethinking who's really in my corner. Aw, Kayla. So Spirit is telling you, Sue, it's going to be bittersweet. It's going to be rewarding, but you have to be honest with yourself, with other people. Even if it hurts, it doesn't matter what you say, it's how you say it, but it's going to work itself out. All right. And again, there's a lot of blue in this card, and blue is your throat chakra. So speaking your truth, speaking up. All right, Sue. So again, never deceive another to prevent hurt. Always be honest. All right. So sometimes you just have to bite the bullet and you just have to be direct. All right. Speak your truth. It's going to be bittersweet. You're not going to like it for the moment, but it's just a moment. All right, Sue? We hope you can understand that. All right, now we're going to do a collective reading before we sign off. What we are going to do is we are going to pull. I'm going to pull 3 cards. Mama Kori is going to pull 3 cards, all right? But each card is going to match. So my 1 will be her 1. My 2 will be her 2. My 3 will be her 3. So if you are drawn to card number 1, this is going to be your group card.
Set 1.
Set 1. If you're drawn to card number 2, it's going to be set 2. If you're drawn to set number 3, it's set 3. All right. So go ahead and comment. Take a moment though. Take a deep breath. Take a moment. What number or numbers are speaking to you? You can pick multiple. If you're like, Daniel, I need set 1, 2, and 3. Honey, go for it. All right. What are you going to pick?
Well, there's no 4s.
Jesus.
2. Half a 4.
You're welcome, Sue. You're welcome. Aw, thank you, Amber. You're so sweet. Much love. All right. So go ahead and start commenting the number or numbers. Christina says 3. Samantha says 2 and 3. Amy says 2. Kelly says 2. All right. So card number 1. All right. Oh, wow. You can read yours. So set number 1, not just card number 1.
Set number 1. Open your mind to the universe. Embrace the answers that are given.
Open your mind to the universe. Embrace the answer that are given. Take that in for a moment. Open your mind to the universe. And embrace the answers that are given. So card number 1, set number 1. This one says grief. So for those of you who are drawn to card number 1 or set number 1, this is Spirit's way of letting you know it's going to be okay. Whatever you're holding on to, whatever feels heavy, like you're carrying so much, Spirit is letting you know, open your mind, open your heart, and it's going to be okay. All right. Allow healing to come in. All right. I don't know why, but I also just heard whatever bad luck you feel like you're having, you don't deserve it. I don't know who's out there telling themselves that they deserve whatever's happening, but Spirit is letting you know you don't deserve it. That's very interesting. Very interesting. All right. Set number 2.
You are a gift to yourself. You are the presence that needs to be opened daily.
Oh, you are a gift to yourself. You are the present that needs to be opened daily. What's very interesting is set number 2's card says creation. So creating, having that positivity, but also letting your light shine. Create who you are, embrace who you are, and always show up authentic. All right? So you're a gift to yourself. You are the present that needs to be open daily. And you get to create, you get to shine your light. All right? So set number 2.
You know, I'm a pretty simple person, and I always say it's not the presence that I want, it's being present.
Mm-hmm. Because you
And
can't
that is
buy
so-
it.
Yeah, that's so important. That's my love language is presence.
Cammy said, wow. Oh. All right. Set. I have been working on finding the true me lately. Love this. You're so welcome. You're welcome. Totally resonating. Yay, Kelly. Right quick, you guys, before we finish up with set number 3. Tomorrow night, if you don't know, you're about to know. Tomorrow night is the free. Yes, it's 100% free. You don't put a card on file. It's not 99 cents. It's literally 100% free. And it is the Mastering Your Intuition free masterclass. So you sign up. All you do, my reading was spot on. You're welcome, Jane. And we're going to do the final reading here in a minute. But go and check it out. All right. It is a free masterclass. It's on my website at mediumdanielmonroe.com. Go and check it out. It's 100% free. You just put your name and your email so that way you get the link, and it's live tomorrow night. And we will actually be pulling cards and reading and demonstrating how to tap into your intuition, how to utilize cards, and it's just something fun. The reason why I'm offering is for many reasons. One, I love to teach free classes when I can because I know what it's like because I couldn't afford classes and such back in the day. Even some of the classes, somebody was like, hey, so-and-so's teaching class is $8,000. Like, $8,000. Jesus, I just moved. Give me a moment. Maybe not this cycle. Anywho, that. The other thing is there's so much going on in the world. I'm not getting into it. However, this is a great way for me to put space out there for people to not worry about what's going on in the world and just come together, have some fun with your intuition, have some fun with your gifts, get to spend 90 minutes with me and Mama Kori and your guides, your angels, and your gifts. So those are the reasons why I offer free master classes. All right. So go and check it out. My website, mediumdanielmonroe.com, or Google Daniel Monroe Psychic Medium and I'll pop up. But make sure you go check it out. Make sure that you get signed up. And there is a chance of a little free giveaway for you to win a free private mentoring session with me, which is a pretty penny. So make sure you go and check it out. I just want to give what I can when I can. Does that make sense? All right. Last reading, number 3. You guys ready? What is it, Mama Kori?
Ooh, this is a
What
long
a
one.
chapter book. Grab a snack.
Your eyes are the window to what we know as the soul. I'm not done. Your smile will radiate and penetrate through the darkest of souls so that they can see the light again. That's sweet.
Your eyes are the windows to what we know as the soul. Your smile will radiate and penetrate through the darkest of souls. What?
Through the
It
darkest
gets
of souls
smaller.
so that they can see the light again.
Okay, and penetrate through the darkest of souls so they can see the light again. When it goes small in font, my eyes don't know how to adjust.
I was like, I got my glasses.
I'm so glad you're reading this one. What's funny is this card, you guys, say perfection. So you are perfect. This is Spirit's way of letting you know to stay grounded, to connect with your soul. Here's a lot of homework assignment. You guys want a homework assignment? I literally assign this a lot in my healing classes that I teach students. Put a little butterfly emoji. Comment a little butterfly emoji if you want a little mini homework assignment. Oh, wait. This smells good. I should have turned the AC on. A little butterfly emoji if you want a little mini homework assignment. Jane's like, yes, homework assignment. Rachel's like, butterfly, butterfly, butterfly. Amy, butterfly. Comment a little butterfly emoji if you want a little homework assignment. I love the cards. You're welcome, Leanna, my love. There's the butterfly coming in. Christina, look at all these butterflies. Boom. All right. Kim. Hi, Kim. Cammy. All right. So the homework assignment. Go into the mirror. If you go and brush your teeth before bed or moisturize your skin, whatever, right before bed tonight, I want you to go and look at yourself in the mirror. And I want you to actually get close, super, super close. And I want you to look in your eyes. I want you to look in your eyes because they are the window to your soul. And I want you to just simply, it's going to be awkward the first time. I want you guys to do this for a week. And I'm going to check in next week. All right. I'm going to ask about it next Tuesday. The new show time is Tuesdays at 6. Maybe 6:05. But truly, I want you to look into your eyes and I want you to say, I see you and I love you. All right. You're going to go into the bathroom, look into the mirror and say, I see you and I love you. All right. Because you are perfect. The world needs you. I need you. I love all of you. I would just sit here and be cackling with Kori, just her and I. But you are
and this
perfect.
Is so much wonderful.
It truly is. It really is, actually. But you are perfect. You are amazing. All right. So really make sure that you guys honor you.
And believe yourself.
Do it every single night for the next week. All right. Go into the bathroom, look into the mirror. And again, I see you and I love you. How many of you guys are actually going to do that little homework assignment? I had to do this at the age of 17 because I hated the way I looked. Truly, truly did. Hated it. And I had to do it. And it was the most awkwardest thing I've ever done in my life. This was before I put makeup on, all of that. I was like, I would not want to even look in the mirror. Now look at me. I have like 3 cameras going right now.
You can't even go in a room without a mirror.
Literally, I just bought one for the staircase. But truly,
now watch me go down the stairs. Yeah. I'm beautiful.
But you have always been perfect. Aw, Amy, you're so sweet. But truly, I want you guys to start connecting with your soul. So I want to know who's actually going to do this homework assignment. Who's going to do it? Jane says me. I want to know. I'll do it. Okay, Julie. Yes, honey. I absolutely will. Okay, Kim. All right, you guys. I will give it my all. Okay, Amy. You give it your all. I'm scared, but I'll do it. Honey, it's truly, you are your own best friend. And you have to connect with you in order to connect with your gifts. We'll be talking about it tomorrow night in the free masterclass.
And it is tough. You know, we've had classes to where people look and do
break down crying in the mirror.
Crying, but afterwards,
they're so lifted.
Their soul is lightened. And first time I did EFT, you have to do like, I love myself, I accept myself, and I bawled like a baby because at that time I didn't. That was 400-pound Kori. I really hated myself.
Amanda says, just got on. What's the homework? So the homework is, and we're going to check in that next week. Go in the bathroom, look in the mirror, look into your eyes and get close, like literally face to face. And I want you to say, I see you and I love you. All right. That's your homework assignment. Christina said, I will. Leanna said, I can't find my butterfly, but I'll do it. Yes, honey. Yes. Sue said, I definitely will.
Leanna's a kitty lady. You probably have a kitty one.
Kitty emoji. All right, you guys, thank you for joining us. Go and check out my website, mediumdanielmonroe.com. Go and check out the free masterclass. Again, if you're in Portland, Oregon, go and grab your tickets to see me and Lisa Williams live at the Alberta Rose Theater. Literally, and what's today's date? Today is the 8th, so we have 19 days, and VIP is almost sold out. So
I did a little countdown on my calendar today.
Did you?
What a busy week that's going to be.
What do we have going on? You tell
me. We
them.
have a lot. Daniel and I are flying down to San Diego for a class with James Von Prague. Then we're coming home
Friday night.
meeting with Lisa Williams, and then we will have the show on Sunday.
Yeah.
So it's going to be a whirlwind, and
So
we're going
much
to
fun.
look fantastic. I say that we have like glitter. I'm making a dress. I'm not making a dress. The dress is
Adding
made.
to it.
I'm adding to it. And well, because I get to go on stage and introduce them. I always get so choked up because I'm so proud of Daniel. I'm all, and then he comes on. He's like, "You're gonna make me cry."
Yeah,
I'm like, "I'm gonna cry. You're gonna cry." And then he just goes into this fabulousness.
That's amazing. I'm all over that daily. I'm all about positive self-talk. Yes, Amanda. We love you too, Kim. You're welcome, Christina. All right, you guys, I love you all. Remember to go check out my website, but also to love yourself and to be yourself. You have a great evening too, my love. We love you guys. And
hopefully we'll see you tomorrow night.
Yes, go check it out.
And when you log on, put a butterfly so we know that you were here.
Yeah. Look at you.
I know.
She doesn't know how to find the butterfly, but she'll find
Yes,
it.
I do. There's a butterfly there, and there. I can find a butterfly.
All right.
And there.
It's on the other side.
No, it's right there.
Oh, it's backwards on camera.
I know.
That's why I always have to do tattoo hand. No, anyway. All right, you guys. God bless, and we will see you guys later. We have to click off on several different platforms. Bye.